Good afternoon, Ripple families. It's Mrs. Edward. I'm the proud principal of Fort Myers Middle Academy. And today I'm joined by Mr. Peters, our assistant principal for student services, Dr. Fitzpatrick, our assistant principal for curriculum, and we would like to welcome you to the 2021 school year at Fort Myers Middle Academy Ripples. Recently, you should have received in the mail a postcard inviting you to participate in a virtual open house that will be taking place next Tuesday on our website, as well as a Home Connect drive-through that will be taking place on Thursday. If you are a Home Connect student, we're going to ask that you come into the bus ramp and collect all of the materials that you're going to need in order to be successful at the Home Connect sessions this year. If you are a face-to-face student, we're going to provide those same information and those same materials to you on the first day of school, which is August 31st. Next Tuesday, we're going to have virtual open house, which means that you're going to be able to click on and meet your teachers, learn a little bit about your teachers, and learn about transportation and other important information that's important for you to start a successful school year. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to meet some of the staff members and teachers that are on campus today. So come on in. So our first stop is in the front office. When you come to school, in our front office, the face of the school will be these three Ripple staff members. Dr. Baskin is the principal's secretary, Ms. Tamika DeVos is in the front desk, and then Ms. Rosalia Tomas will also be at the front desk and will be able to help you with any of the questions that you have as it relates to your student or students, any questions you have about the school day.
Hello, I'm Mr. Peters, and I am here to introduce our student services team here at Fort Myers Middle Academy. We have Mrs. Dodge, who's our ESE teacher. We have Miss Kelty, who is our parent involvement specialist. We have our school social worker, Mrs. Daddis. We have our school counselor, Mrs. Campbell. Mrs. Ledbetter works with our MTSS and 504 students. And last but not least, we have Miss Bethel, who is our student counselor. They are always here for the support of our students.
Hello and welcome to our science team. I'm going to go ahead and introduce who your science teachers will be for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I have Miss Thomas, Mr. DiNardo, Miss Fetterplace, Miss Taylor, and Mrs. Hart. We look forward to seeing you, and these are the amazing faces you will see this year.
Ripple family members, welcome to the Language Arts Department. I would like to introduce to you first, from my right, Miss Becker, Miss Bumgardner, Miss Herman. Oh, I forgot, Miss Herman. I was thinking that they were going to rhyme. Miss Herman rides her little moped every single day to school. I think that's so cute. Mr. Kaysen. Mr. Kaysen, you used to be a Ripple, right? Yes, he used to be a Ripple. That's outstanding. Then we have Miss DeCastro, Mr. Green, and then Miss Smith, who also is a alumni of the Ripple family. So this is our ELA department.
We are now here with our fantastic reading department. We have Mrs. Langley, Mrs. Burrows, Mrs. Adams, who was formerly a para at the school, and now she's a reading teacher, so congratulations. Mr. Castro, Mrs. Prey, Mr. Barr, Mrs. DeVise, and we have Mr. Hobbs, whose sister was a former Ripple a couple years ago. So we continue to have the Ripple family here on our staff.
And I'm here to introduce the math department. We have returning Miss Hernandez, Miss Klassenthal, Mr. Moore, Mr. Downey, Miss Silas, and new to the math department, but not new to FMMA, we have Mr. McElligott and Mr. McCarley.
Hello and welcome to our elective family. Let me introduce to you Mr. Considine. He is a physical education teacher and health teacher, and he is joining us this year full-time. He was here last year too, but he'll be full-time with us, so welcome. We have Miss Hahn, who's holding her trusty little ceramic caterpillar. Miss Hahn is our fabulous art teacher. And next to Miss Hahn, we have Miss English. Miss English is our dance teacher. I bet you didn't know that we are the largest feeder school to Cypress Lake High School Center for the Arts dance program. Then we have Miss Rhymes. Miss Rhymes does a little bit of everything as it relates to music. She is our band director, she's our choral director, she's going to be our drumline director. She loves drama and she just does a little bit of everything. So welcome. And then we have Coach Weber. Coach Weber is our PE coach, and he's also our athletic director for the school.
And now we are here with our social studies department, and these teachers will be teaching your students U.S. history and civics this year. I have Mrs. Miller, Mrs. Scullion, Ms. Ravansky, Mr. Baylab, Mr. Beisner, and Mr. Arnold.
And we're back to introduce to you another spectacular group of teachers. We have our deaf and hard of hearing teachers. I bet you didn't know that we're the only middle school in the district that hosts deaf and hard of hearing students and teachers. We have Ms. Pop Ruiz and we have Ms. Gablehouse. We also are going to introduce to you our ESE teachers. They're here to help your students, but also to help you parents navigate the ESE world. That's Ms. Hodge, Ms. Roberts, and Ms. Moore. We also have in the background Mr. Montalvo, and missing from our group today is Ms. Aruka, but she'll be joining us a little bit later. And then finally, for our ESOL students that speak English as a second language, we have Ms. Cherry joining us. She was here last year as a paraprofessional, but she's back this year as a teacher. And what's most spectacular to me is that she speaks 5 languages, and I'm so excited to have her joining our teaching staff. So,
hello everybody. I am here with a very important part of the FMMA family. This is our custodial crew who have been working so hard over the last 6 months to deep clean this campus and follow CDC guidelines for the safety of our staff and students. So I'd like to introduce them now. I have Miss Sune, Mr. Lewis, Mr. Joe, Mr. Esteban, Mr. Roy, and Mr. Whitfield, who's our building supervisor. And this is our head custodian, Mr. Lewis. They have done an outstanding job preparing this school for the safe arrival of students and staff. And please say hi to them when you pass them in the hallway. Thank you.
Ripple families, I hope you enjoyed your short visit with those staff members that are on campus. We have many more staff members that will be joining us when the school year starts. Remember, next week, virtual open house on Tuesday. You need to go to our website, and then if you're a Home Connect student, you need to come through the drive-through on the bus ramp on Thursday. Students, family members, remember, always ride the wave.